Okay, we got Matt looking at his side view here. I'm going to let it run through. You can watch it kind of slow motion, point out the good, and then look at some things you can work on. Okay, so first things first, we're going to look at this side over here on the left. Matt's very dynamic with his legs. So what I mean by that is, you see right here, this is a great shot here. Just what you want to see, this kind of an action with that, with those legs. Very nice. And back heel, it's going to get up pretty high. Look at how high that gets up there. Excellent. That allows the knee to just pull right through here. Knee's able to pull very quickly through. Okay. And one thing we would like to see is Matt maybe get up a little bit more upright, a little taller, and land right there. We want to see a straight line and kind of see this slightly off. We'd like to see a nice straight line like that between shoulders, hips, knee, and ankle. So one thing to work on, try to run a little bit, what we say taller, and it has nothing to do with your height. It has more to do with how upright you are. So but you're really pulling at the ground right there. Your foot, very dynamic here. It's going to grab the ground and really pull back very dynamically. You can see it really pull back there. So let's see on this side here. Not too worried about sideways. Okay, again, seeing that, look at that really nice high heel kick. Allows the foot to really pull through. Great shot right there. That same thing that we're looking for, that same kind of view. And here again, right there, we'd like to see it a little bit more. This is a nice shot because we really like to see straight up and down here. But you can see your hips, and that's typically what happens is your hips are a little behind, and maybe the knees are a little bit in front. So we'd like to see that instead of, this. We'd like to see this. So some things to work on there. Okay. And again, that ripping of the ground, you can see that. There's a foot grabs right there. Pulls right through. So, okay, so now we'll look at the arms a little bit. We can do some things with the arms. And it's easier from the side view. Okay, so right here, you can see right there that wrist right there. You want to try to lock that wrist. What typically I would say is, let's try and, like, imagine you're grabbing a raw egg. You don't want to crush it, but you don't want to drop it. So you want your hand tight enough, but not too tight. So, and then the other thing with this arm, see how really open that angle is. We want to keep it at a 90-degree angle almost the whole way through. So, and you see then when you pull it forward, really it gets to that 90. Get gets to this 90, maybe a little bit past it. But then you can see right here, it opens. We don't want it to open up. No movement in the elbow. All the action is from the shoulder. So, okay, now look at this side. And same thing, you see that right there. You can see that arm is open. Sorry about that. Arm is open there. And as we pull through, there it's actually less than 90. So we want to keep that pretty consistently at 90. There's that wrist again there. And the wrist even on this side too a little bit. Okay, so work on those two things. We'll lock the wrist. Actually, three things you work on that. And try to run a little bit more upright. We said this angle right here. I want to get you nice and straight and tall. Working that, locking that wrist a little bit more by imagining the other thing you can make it is an OK symbol. A-OK. With three fingers up and holding your index finger, your thumb. That'll kind of lock it in a little bit better. And then keeping your angle of your elbow at a 90-degree angle throughout. But legs look great, very dynamic. So, all right, Matt, that's your side view.